for him to practice against, but we'll see. Pulling up to the stand right now.
Only Shine, but it's like, when does Shine come over, you know?
Yeah, it's every so often.
Yeah.
I see.
I mean, which is crazy because it's like Biken's had a weird Strive arc, right? Because like it was introduced to Strive, people were kind of tight because it wasn't the same as previous things.
Yeah.
Like not a lot of the negative edge stuff and the defensive stuff.
Exactly.
Like she had like her own vibe.
Yeah.
Like she still had like the moves that people liked in Yozansen and Tatami and stuff like that, but it wasn't the same. But then like, you know, her specials just didn't work because of the way the inputs got eaten up. Like it was just fundamentally broken.
Exactly.
And then they fixed her along with some other changes, and now she's pretty good.
She's a bracket demon, absolutely. You know, you have a Biken in your path, you're like, oh man, now I have to worry about the parry on the wake up, which is something that can really get in the mindset of a lot of players, right? You know, I'm sure for Glackum, he's run into it enough times that he has a game plan for it, but if it's something that you're not ready for, it can really throw off your mental as soon as you're running that offense.
Speaking of throwing off your mental, midst players have to have top tier mental. Like they can get so boned by their own like skill set, and it's just like, oh, that's the way that's the breaks. That's the way it goes. Right. So as we load in, we're gonna have to see. There are, you know, some pretty good Faust players out there. Yeah, obviously, you know, Apology Man placing very well in the last half of last year. You know, we do have a couple onliners as well that constantly show up to like the online events.
Yeah,
so.
Pip Gaming, you know, Papple, a bunch of
CPU.
You know, yeah, exactly. I'm seeing a trend. You know, you gotta have the P in your tag, and then you become the godlike Faust. Maybe, you know, it's not that deep. Of course, we got Glackum on the screen right now, facing LordKnight. No button check, just going straight into it.
Yeah. And I mean, thematically, I'm a huge fan of Faust. Like, he's such a cool character, but like, man, I wish he was better.
They gimped him. They definitely gimped him here.
Oh, yeah, a little bit. They couldn't do the war crimes with Exert Faust, but they're like, all right, we'll try and give you something.
You want to know the explanation? Like, honest to God, they said this in an interview. They were like, the American scene doesn't understand Japanese jokes.
We trained him wrong on purpose, guys.
Exactly.
Able to get the pick up there. We got a mini Faust.
Oh, boy.
We're dodging guns.
We're dodging bullets from the top row, pulling up mini Faust. Applying the throw as well, 100-ton weight.
I mean, you know what they say, bullets have travel time. Just dodge, forehead.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You got bullet drop. What's the problem? Love Bag on the screen here. Still got the Afro applied Biken.
Oh, we got a meteor.
Oh, yeah, you still got to worry about it. It's on the way, and Glackum starting up that pressure.
Yeah, immediately having to burst out of that. That would have been a lot of damage with the mix, but it doesn't matter. Ooh. We got bombos coming in from the Biken.
The Kabari going to close it out. All right, no burst available on either side here, but going to get counter hit by that / round start. 5P, the Biken beloved.
Listen, 5Ps in this game are kind of nutty, and like everybody has like a fairly decent 2P as well. Like 5 frames, excuse me, on a lot of them.
Yeah. Pretty strong.
You can't compete with like, you know, Soul 5K and the 3-framer on chip, but like 5 frames is still fairly, you know, meaningful.
Yeah, exactly. In one of the patches where they made it universal, every character has a 5-frame move. So it really makes the, you know, wake-up situation a little bit more weighted in the defender's favor. And of course, Biken with the godlike 5B is always something to challenge.
Meteor? I don't think I've ever seen this many meteors in the same match.
Oh, no.
Not dead?
It's because I'm here. We got to support the Faust players.
We got PRC 5K.
I was going to say before, like, it's kind of tough because they're both from Jersey.
Yeah.
But I'm going with the main.
Well, I was going to say, you know Bunch is a Faust player too, right?
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I don't know. He bullies me sometimes.
I don't know. Sometimes. It's okay. We can still root for Glack, but Glack getting caught in the corner here. H-Kabari knockdown is going to lead to that safe jump.
Yep. And even here, just, you know, let him off a little bit. Just gets that H-Kabari again, forcing the burst.
Burst set on hand. You got to be careful of the hammer. Gets you a little bit of space out of the corner, but it catches your approach. H-Kabari into the S.
No, that was the S-Kabari. Love that. Gets that bonus frameage on hit. And that combo was forever.
Exactly. It just kept going. The LordKnight going to take the first game over Glackum here.
Now this is, you know, it's first to 3, so you do have some time to adjust. But it's also like, man, what do you adjust against Biken? She's still going to hit you. She's still going to jump at you with some big buttons. You have to worry about, you know, Yozansen the whole time.
Yep. All right, forcing out the burst. And LordKnight knows that you're afraid, you know, of the IED-JS and a lot of these mash options that you have on the wake-up. So he is playing, you know, just trying to make you feel like, oh, I should be mashing here. He's just IDing at me empty. I have to take my turn, and that's when you get the counter hit. The zombie from the skies.
The spacing game around the H-Kabar that LordKnight's playing with, too, is actually really interesting. Because Faust does have some fairly long buttons. And Bikens are okay, but that H-Kabari just goes just a bit further.
Yeah, exactly. Something to just take control of a little bit of that space. Speaking of space, I think that's the 4th meteor that we've seen this set. Just got to point that out. Glackum is coming up huge right now and just needs one more hit to be able to take out LordKnight this round.
Oh no, wait, no scaling on the red RC. This is going to hurt.
Yep, the RC up into the Escobari once again. Yo!
Oh, no.
Nerf that.
No, she needs it. She needs it.
Gross.
You're nasty.
No. She needs it.
Make foul smaller.
That's evil, LordKnight. Not even saving
Take
it for
him out at the
natural. Put up
knees.
the regional, the parry finally coming out from LordKnight. First time we've seen it this set. Pull up into the grab, another tether situation.
We're starting to get to like the mental breaking part of playing against Viking, where it's just like she's used all of her tools against you, and you don't know what's gonna come next.
All right, just trying to throw out some tatamis, but getting caught by the weight on the way down. Afro is available for the love bag, but knows that LordKnight's looking for that air-to-air. Glackum, you are one hit away from losing another game. No burst, the JD. Snipe you out of the sky. 2-0 for LordKnight.
LordKnight's been using that JD quite a bit, too, just eating up a lot of that screen space, because, you know, we always talk about how Viking likes to be in the air.
Yeah.
Faust isn't, you know, that afraid to be in the air either.
Exactly,
Like, between the bomb bags and the JD, like, it's not terrible for him to be in the sky.
Yeah, and normally he's like, you know, feeling pretty good about being evasive with his jump arc. But now, of course, like you're saying, with Viking, the JS, and the JD, to really catch you out of that airspace, it can be a little bit scary. Now you don't know really where you want to play, but trying to look for that trumpet right behind you.
Yeah, the trumpet placement actually working there for Glackum. Does get a little help from the homies, but the mashing out from LordKnight successful once again.
Just a little 2P action to try and make your way out of the corner. The
Ooh,
Tatami
nice.
pushes away a bomb, but there's another one waiting for you on the way down. Counter hit, bar slash. Should be able
There
to
it
kill with the
is.
super.
Yeah, we get a little four-leaf closer visit.
The Doctor is in, the Faust in-game. All gonna get that super wall break. Take that round.
Well, you know, if you're going to hit your shin, it's good that you have a medical professional right there.
Exactly. At least the Doctor's already there to heal you up for the damage that he's caused. No Hippocratic Oath, but finally using the burst on Glackum to try and just air dash. Oh,
What?
No shot!
No way. That was so far away. Oh, and the push back there, not making it susceptible to the scalpel.
Just throwing out these far slashes. You know, you don't have to worry about the parry from the full screen. Even if it works, you know, it's a neutral situation. 100-ton weight, not going to get you on the way. Ah!
Minifaust actually did something there, and it still didn't work out for Glackum. Yo, that's a Tommy.
Oh no, the trumpet! You're looking for something crazy off of that item toss. Nice! Great awareness of the burst.
That was really nice. It is going to be another guess at least.
Oh, and neither of them actually hit the trumpet. It just went straight between them, but it doesn't matter for LordKnight. Still able to close it out with that H. Kabari.
There's
Lau
so many
looking at set
JPs.
point. Yeah.
When in doubt, JP, honestly. Like, there's so many characters that can get so much off of it. We've already seen it from Leo, Whitefang, and Viking already.
Even using the JP in the frame kill for that tether setup, the trumpet is right behind you, but LordKnight doesn't even... Okay, never mind. I was going to say he's going to keep up the pressure, but he's like, you know, I kind of want the fast break. No!
The
Minifaust!
The homie betrayal! But Minifaust said, don't worry, I'm a real one.
I got you, sir. JD just trying to catch out an air dash from Glackum here. Got the H. Kabari to try and control that space, but getting some items on the screen for free.
We do have that danger penalty coming in here for LordKnight as well. That is eating into the tension bar.
We do get these. Not going to be able to kill. Yep, so go for the reset on the corner, but the 6B off of the BRC. Glackum, you have to make the most out of this opportunity, but resetting to the neutral here, you don't have meter to back it up. That's going to be it. LordKnight 3-0. Moving on over Glackum.
It's poetic that it ends on an H. Kabari as well.
Of course.
Just the story of the match was the flail coming out, and then the counter slash just getting counter hit. So